Story, child. So around 3 o'clock, Remy posted a screenshot of a text conversation between Papoose and another woman.
It ever there was a light bulb moment when it went off over my head, oh my God, he's the one. But I did notice that he was different from, other guys and other relationships that I had been in.
We used to spend the entire night talking in the car, so I knew she was the one for me. When I left her, I was talking to someone on my phone. How was your first son? Can't you open your eyes and see that Papa was caught cheating while Remy Ma was in jail? Say it's not so shocking that footage has surfaced that adds to their once rock-solid reputation as the most devoted couple in hip-hop. Remember when Remy Ma and Papo had us all? These two genuinely made us believe in fairy tale love, as shown by their matching outfits, gushy Instagram posts. And don't even get me started on that castle vow renewal, infatuation, and gave us hashtag relationship aspirations energy like no other. Since this story is not what we initially believed it to be, let's get started. When we were drooling over that picture-perfect look, for instance, remember how Remy would gush in interviews about how Papoose was her? Sometimes the glitz and glamour cover a severe mess. Papoose made every other guy seem music by being all-out lazy. You know that this portends problems in paradise. But what actually happened was that Remy's current taste spittle is ridiculous, and it felt like something was always between us, preventing us from spending every day together as we had intended. That's over, and the vibes are really different now. Remy has been deleting old photos of Papa's left and right and making cryptic statements about devotion and trust, which is a common celebrity tactic when things are falling apart. Everyone thought Papa was the epitome of loyalty, but now Remy is out here accusing him of adultery while she was behind bars. The twist is that he had receipts and was living his best double life. We all believe that Papa was the most devoted man on the planet because he visited her every day, rain or shine. But now that she says not so quickly, she asserts that those visits weren't just about love. They were also about control. Yes, she calls it love bombing. Remy's new interpretation of the story will blow your mind. This is where things get even more complicated. Papoose was allegedly cheating here. Yes, the same man we all think is the ride or die of the century. But that's not all of Remy's receipts. There are also intense text messages and photos. He wasn't just offering support. Rather, he was trying to keep her emotionally restrained while she was already physically restrained. If that's true, the situation is completely different from what we initially thought. According to Remy, those daily visits were a front as she tallied the days until they could be brought back together. Let's speak about the timing, because if Papoose was out here showing up at the prison every day, how did he even have time to cheat? The works are getting ready to break the beans, and things are going to become extremely messy. Papo spent years building a reputation as the most devoted husband in hip-hop, but now that she's putting all of this out there, people are giving him the side eye. Remy says those visits were staged to keep her distracted and keep her from suspecting anything. The table was just flipped by Remy Ma, who brought receipts that will leave you unable to speak. She was prepared to share screenshots of text exchanges and other advanced content. But the worst part is that a mysterious woman is totally adding to the problem. Let's get started. In addition to talking, Remy also provided proof that she was calling Papo out for cheating and sending these bizarre texts. According to Remy, Papo wasn't just skulking around. He was allegedly plotting to destroy her reputation behind her back. It gets worse than that. That in one of Petty's posts, he threatened to divulge private information about her in reprisal, which is absurd. Remy shared images that show Papo's grave transgressions, claiming that Papoose slept out on the phone while Clarissa Shields was lying in my house and that he would not leave. Can you imagine catching your partner in your house, red-handed, talking to another woman? The two have been subtly sharing their personal issues on social media since December 11, making 2023 a public year, demonstrating their lack of deference. Remy is out here with her screenshots, and few Papoose is trying to reply, but let's move on to the real plot twist. Right now, the internet is team receipts, And things don't appear good for Pop, the other female CLA Shields. Indeed, it's not just any name. Boxing world champion Claressa is now involved in this hip-hop quagmire. According to Remy, CLA was allegedly plotting with Papoose to bring her down in addition to talking to him. This is how the routine adultery scandal turned into a full-fledged conspiracy. Remy isn't holding back when she names Claressa as a major player in this drama. If you don't know Claressa Shields, you've been living under a rock. Claressa isn't just any boxer. She's the one who has won multiple gold medals in different weight classes in Legacy, who is already untouchable. She's the type of fighter who makes people reevaluate their life decisions after entering the ring. But now, instead of throwing punches in the ring, her name is being thrown into Remy and Papa's drama. How does a boxing champion become? Participating in the messiest relationship drama. In hip-hop, you can't make this stuff up. But when Remy started exposing the drama, Claressa took a hard line, calling Remy's behavior clown behavior. She even went straight for the jugular, saying, "I can't believe a 45-year-old woman is crashing." It all comes down to those texts, in which Remy revealed Claressa's identity everywhere and accused her of being more than just a friend to Papoose. She also presented a picture of late-night calls, private conversations, and even claimed conspiracies against her. This is AO, not just a clapback. Now that Remy is out here with screenshots and accusations, Claressa denies everything, raising the crucial question of whether this is a genuine relationship gone too far or if something more is going on. Remy wasn't done. Oh no, she decided to remove this controversy from social media. Yes, you read correctly, but you guys are filthy. Claressa Shields was challenged to a boxing match by Remy Ma, who actually said, "If you want to throw shots, let's throw hands." Can you picture the rapper entering the ring with the greatest woman of all time, Gat? Presenting an absurd movie premise, and to be honest, I'm enjoying it. Never one to back down, Claressa took to Twitter and replied with Claressa Shields versus Real. Just when we thought this story couldn't get any more chaotic, another name appeared, Easy the Block Captain. Yes, another player in the game, and trust me, what he's bringing to this already chaotic situation is about to blow everything open for those who don't understand. Remy Ma, February 2nd. Come get your hoop crash out, y'all. This isn't just drama anymore. It's turning into a full-blown event. He's well known in the battle rap scene for his powerful bars and dominating stages like URL and V, but lately, he's been popular for a completely different reason. Word is Easy. Remy M may have been acting a little too close to the battle rapper Easy to Block Captain last year, according to rumors that she was interacting with him at one of the events because she hosts these rap battles and has a Chrome 203 for the Battle Rap League. At one of the battles, it was allegedly aired up with battle rapper Easy Block the Captain. At first, there were only murmurs about Remy and Papa's relationship being on the rocks when whispers started in September 2023. However, once Gotti came out and called Remy out for cheating at a battle rap event, the rumors went viral.
Admiration to tell the world how you think this woman the greatest. That nigga held you down in prison for 6 years. The greatest. Held you down in prison for 6 years. I know it was nice, he cried big tears. He still biting by the biggest and constant front row giving you big tears. Now y'all got a beautiful baby girl.
Let that sink in. If he is telling the truth, this drama has been developing for some time, and we're only now seeing the fallout newsflash. The person who knew a few months prior to our battle hit me in the holler news already. I know he's trying to play the victim and all that, but hold on, it gets worse. We didn't keep quiet either. Instead, he jumped in and spilled his own tea. We're in full-on espionage thriller mode here, with E claiming that Papoose was so suspicious that he bugged Remy's car to catch her slipping. This drama is becoming a Netflix series, and we're all glued to the screen. The question that everyone is asking is, if Remy was also playing games, why is she making such a big deal about Papoose cheating? It has caused us to view their relationship in a completely different light. Perhaps neither of them was as faithful as they wanted us to think. How did he know? He put a recording device in Remy's car, so the way he knew was that he was bugging her car. Now let's talk about what happened when Papo discovered Easy. Apparently, it went against Papoose's claims, and he straight up knocked him out, but not for the reason you think. He said, "I didn't knock him out because I had sex with my wife. I knocked him out because he shook my hand and then slept with my wife." That's a different level of disrespect right there, of course. He's denying that Papo knocked him out and that the fight wasn't what people thought. So now we're in a full-blown he said situation, and the truth is probably somewhere in between days that makes it seem like you walked up to me. This drama has more layers than an escalator dip, and each new piece of information clarifies the situation. I was knocked unconscious by a boom boom bang bang, and he stepped outside and acknowledged that I had beaten him. Who else wants to wake up? But wait, more people are claiming that Easy wasn't just sleeping with Remy. He allegedly had 2 other battle rappers on the side as well. With all of this drama, you would think Remy Ma and Papo would be hurrying to finish their divorce. But they aren't. The reasons they're hanging on are as complicated as the relationship itself, and their breakup is everything but straightforward. Rumor has it that Papoose has been asking for a divorce. Yes, the man who once built his reputation on devotion is now trying to distance himself, but Remy isn't having it. She is holding on to this marriage like it's a championship belt. Watching these two is like a tug of war, but their wedding vows are what keep them tethered. Now that we know Remy and Pat as black love couples, we've been canned for years. Pat paid Remy down watch. She served 6 years in prison and didn't have to worry about anything because he held everything down, from her son to the house and everything, when she returned home. But things got a little rocky. Let's face it, splitting up isn't just signing papers when you're in the spotlight for years. In addition to being lovers, Remy and Papoose are business partners with joint ventures, shared assets, and other complex relationships. In the music industry, a damaged reputation can be more damaging than any diss track. Plans when she came home, everything was fine, but after that, things got a little rocky. Additionally, they have a daughter, but their little girl is right in the middle of all this chaos. Divorce is difficult enough for any young person, but when your parents' drama is being played out in front of the world, it's even more difficult. Entire world, which is a distinct type of trauma if it's true, it's a whole new level of messiness using private photos or videos to manipulate someone into staying, which is not only disgusting but illegal in many places. If these claims are true, it could explain why Remy is so reluctant to let go. Perhaps they're trying to keep things together for her here, but things get even darker. Remember how Papo was allegedly threatening her while the streets were talking? There are rumors that she has some dirt on her, and not just any dirt. We're talking about retaliation and accusations. Ticking bomb, and the question is who will set it off? Will Remy eventually leave? Will Papo follow through on his threats of divorce? Or will they continue to maintain this messy charade to preserve their public image? As Remy Ma and Papo are out there revealing their private problems to the world, their daughter Remy Mackenzie is caught in the middle. She is only 4 years old, so she is a little child, and now she is caught in the crossfire of her parents' public mess. According to specialists, children raised in an environment like this make drama go from entertaining to heartbreaking. Stress could cause serious emotional problems. We're talking about stress, anxiety, and confusion, things that no child should ever go through, especially at such a young age. With Remy and Papa's drama circulating on social media, it won't be long before this young girl starts asking questions about music. To be fair, Remy and Papa have been making an effort to keep Remy out of the spotlight by not involving her in their online arguments or sharing her photos amid all of this chaos. But let's face it, it's nearly impossible to shield a child when your family business is trending on every platform. Entirely when Papo was filling in as both mom and dad while Remy was in prison, he was the picture of stability, keeping things steady for their child. However, with accusations flying and their relationship falling apart, you can't help but wonder what's going on behind closed doors, And let's not even get started on what could happen if this divorce actually goes through custody battles. It's heartbreaking to think about how Reminisce might feel when she grows up and witnesses all of this play out online. Are never pretty, but having prominent parents involved with allegations of infidelity and threats is a surefire way to end up with the courtroom drama and all the stress that goes along with it. It's not only difficult for the parents, but it's also terrible for the child caught in the middle. Just when you thought things couldn't get messy, yes, that KIA is coming. Kia is defending Remy Ma, claiming that Papo is the true problem and that Remy has put up with his games for years. As if that weren't enough, Kia even went live on Instagram and gave her opinions that had everyone talking. Called out Papo for allegedly threatening to release private videos of Remy, claiming that he fulfilled all of her requests and that she stayed and forgave him, making him seem like the perfect man when in fact he was the devil. However, let's not forget that Kia stirring up trouble has only made matters worse. People are now taking sides on the internet as if it were a reality show, while little Remy is the one. What's next for these two? First, there's the divorce with all the public drama surrounding the charges of infidelity and outside interference. Stuck in the middle is likely wondering why her family feels like it's disintegrating. Participants, if they formally announce their separation, it wouldn't be shocking. But here's the point. In the world of celebrity couples, strange things have happened. But let's face it, even if Remy and Papoose stay together, their golden image as hip-hop's power couple is pretty much toast. Some are waving their hashtag Team Remy flags, others are all about hashtag Team Poos, and then there are the people who are just hoping that they will work things out. Remy and Papoose have been through a lot together, including prison sentences, career ups and downs, and raising a young child. Where are they going from here? Will Remy and Papo finally part ways for good, or will they somehow find a way to reconcile? Will this drama end their careers? Will they find a way to flip the narrative? Most importantly, what's Rye's next move? Is there another twist coming that's even wilder than what we've already seen? Share your thoughts in the comments section below, because this is your chance to spill the tea. Some people are only encouraging them to patch things up for their daughter's sake. Run and don't turn around. Others, however, are only here to enjoy the tea and popcorn as they wait for the next plot twist.